A new deal that could bring 10,000 jobs to Birmingham has been unveiled by the government. The plan would give the city £1.5 billion to be spent on thousands of new homes, a major new medical research centre and a programme to create thousands of new apprenticeships.
Well, our business correspondent Peter Plisner is in the Newtown area of the city now. So, Peter, what would this mean for Birmingham?
Well, for starters, it should mean economic growth and the creation of new jobs. Many of those jobs created in the construction industry, perhaps on housing estates like this one in North Birmingham. Should also mean some devolved powers, which should make it easier for city leaders to get things done. The latest in council housing in Birmingham, this development is a partnership with the private sector, an ideal location for Communities Minister Andrew Stunnell to launch Birmingham's City Deal.
For the first time for 40 or 50 years, power and money is flowing to local areas and big cities and away from London and Whitehall.
A new investment fund worth £1.5 billion and a private sector contribution of up to £15 billion should help create 10,000 new jobs and 3,000 new apprenticeships. There's also talk of almost 3,000 new homes around the city. But the big question is, where will this £15 billion of private money come from? There can be no guarantees that the private sector will want to invest in Birmingham, but there is evidence that investment is happening. This complex in the centre of the city is due to be redeveloped at a cost of almost £500 million. A planning application is due in the next few months. And John Lewis boss Andy Street, who also runs the Greater Birmingham Local Enterprise Partnership, is adamant that more big projects will follow.
There's not a guarantee that private sector money will be leveraged by this, but the whole approach that the LEP, that's the local authorities and business, will be working on is to identify particular projects where we can get the best of public and private coming together.
Also part of today's announcement, a new Institute of Translational Medicine being sited at Birmingham University Medical School. Its prime aim is to speed up the development of new drugs. But according to the man in charge, it'll also help the many life sciences businesses in the region.
What they've often asked for is the opportunity to have a very much closer and more direct relationship with both the university and its researchers and clinicians within the hospital. And what this new centre will do, this new institute, will provide, if you like, almost a one-stop shop for access.
The deal announced today is certainly groundbreaking, but it appears to fall short of everything the city wanted from the government. There are also concerns that not all the cash announced today is actually new money, but most agree that it's a good start on the road to giving the city more powers to run its own affairs. Well, joining me here is Councillor Ian Ward, the Deputy Leader of Birmingham City Council. So is this good news or bad news for the city?
Well, we welcome the government's announcement today. This is coming at a time of growing confidence in the city region, strong leadership from the City Council and a vision for how we will take the area forward. So I think the challenge for us now is to use the £1.5 billion investment fund to lever in the £15 billion of private sector investment and make a start in creating the jobs, the homes and the transport infrastructure that we need.
But this £1.5 billion is not new money, is it?
No, it's not new money, and we see this very much as a first phase of devolution. We have arranged to go and meet the Prime Minister down at 10 Downing Street at the beginning of September. We want to continue the conversation with the government about how we can help them to deliver the growth and jobs the country needs.
But other city deals around the country have delivered more devolution. Are you worried that you didn't get what you wanted?
No, I think we have to have that ongoing conversation with the government. Transportation infrastructure is essential to deliver what we need to do. We can build the homes, we can create the jobs, but unless they devolve the powers for us to create the transportation infrastructure, that will simply lead to more problems down the line. So we want to continue the dialogue, meet the Prime Minister, and we expect more powers to be devolved to the City Council so that we can deliver.
Ian, many thanks. Well, it may not have delivered exactly what the city wanted, but as you heard Ian say, future deals may well do that.
Peter, thank you very much.